And we're live. I forgot to get a bottle. Hello. The fact that the mask won't come off no matter what I do still angers me deeply and immensely. It will come off eventually, even if I have to physically remove the goddamn thing from my model. Ugh. Or I just... what I'm going to do, make it part of it.
Right.
Because it helps suppress.
Hi, hello.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that
But
still not
no,
back?
That's the only memory she has.
Bottle.
Floating bottle.
Yes, bottle. What do you mean floating?
Oh no, great. Why? What? I'm standing away.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
I was unsure if that wasn't an attack position. Like you were holding it ready to just whack me over the head.
Yes, because I'm gonna smack you with a whole bottle of alcohol.
Yeah, that looks like pretty thick glass as well.
I might as well now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Trying to drink, goddammit.
Why are you getting drunk?
Because I
Did
got
something
done.
happen?
Yes, I got done dealing with something with the hatchling. More to the point, dragging her somewhere. So don't worry about it. Ugh.
What do they do now? I'm literally their dad. Of course, I'm gonna worry about it.
No actual trouble, but there were plenty of tears. She went to go see a friend.
Aww.
Wait, huh?
That's sweet.
Something happened?
Oh, new person.
No, nothing happened. Don't worry about it.
Hello,
Hi.
welcome.
Oh, he answered
We're the
my question
Wanderers
correctly.
Guild. We're just kind of hanging out here. You're welcome to hang out too.
Existence.
Cool.
Bottle.
Hmm? Guppy!
Fuck you mean, Guppy? She should be in jail.
I mean, it looks like she's an escapee. Oh,
What the
hi,
fuck?
Lena.
On parole.
Parole?
Hey, darling.
Lena's just floating.
Put her back in jail.
Don't tempt me.
Put her back in jail. I'll give you a bunch of
The
magic
reason you're just
flowers.
floating.
She's a druid. She doesn't have to stay on the ground. She can float if she wants. Put her back in jail. I'll
was
give you a bunch
asking.
of magic flowers that technically act as tech somehow.
Hi.
So.
What, am I going to be her parole officer?
What? Yeah, they made me be
I mean, if you're volunteering.
I mean, I don't know when I might need to leave when your kid comes along.
Best to call her Risa.
I mean...
Either way, just in general notes, let me know if she does anything bad. She's on very.
What do you count as bad? Like stealing from Orlando Soccer?
I don't give a shit about that.
Theft isn't. Hey, theft is not a bad thing.
That's why I'm asking.
No, what I mean by bad is anything that would damage nature.
She's standing on moss right now.
I miss you so much.
Stop.
Damaging it.
Stop being a pedantic asshole,
fragile
Ellis.
do
You
you
know what?
know how far you... Like, she might accidentally step on an ant.
Ellis, you know what Lena means.
No, I don't.
Okay, you know what?
Like, where's the
Mr.
line?
Warden.
Where's the line?
You know what I'm referring to. Please let me know if anything happens, okay? Only while she's
sure.
here. I'm not gonna bother you to be like her parole officer.
Sure.
You.
I will break a bottle over her head if she does something dumb, though.
Since when did you use technology?
What?
The
I have
fucking
a
ankle
phone.
monitor.
I have your consent to do that.
I'm on
just
What's that?
parole.
So I know, yeah. Okay.
The thing on her ankle.
Ellis, do you really think Lena was the one who put that on
For
her?
me.
Wait, what?
Guppy, did you really
what-
get a prisoner outfit? Complete with ankle monitor?
I didn't make
she's
her wear
fucking
that, if that's what
laughing
you're
as
wondering.
an escaped prisoner. Okay.
Maybe.
Are you at all surprised the Guppy of all people would do that?
Would be this overly dramatic?
fuck up
Too
again.
simple
Is
for
that
this.
overly
I'm not
dramatic about a
surprised,
goddamn
but
ice
I'm
cube?
confused.
Yeah. It's kind of my MO.
Woman
Guppy,
is
remember.
best friends
Okay.
with a fucking rocker
Ugh.
girl. Why are you this?
Guppy,
Why are you?
remember.
this
I expect to see you in the morning.
confused?
There we go. Fixed.
Guppy.
Don't fuck up again. I'm only allowing this because Arisa said you were behaving yourself.
I won't. I won't. I
Everyone's just
promise.
surrounding Guppy right now. Oh, hello there. Hello.
Guppy, if you do it again, I will force you to watch the worst movies you have ever seen.
Are you new here?
No, just make her count out.
That's not nearly as bad.
Just
No.
make her
Oh,
count out
yeah.
grains of
Welcome
sand.
to the
She
Wanderers
loves
Guild.
doing that, isn't that right, Guppy?
We don't own this place, we
Grains
just
of
own it.
sand.
I'm Dr. Alice Mortimer.
Ugh.
I'm the head of education here, so if you need any help, just ask. You don't have
I missed my
Now,
wife.
you'll- excuse me.
Bitch, I did not realize you were talking
Together
to
when
me.
you separately.
Started yapping. I was walking off.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't cause ecological issues again, Guppy, please.
Or else I'm going to
I have
ignore
learned
the
my
shit out of
lesson.
Somehow I don't believe that, but alright.
Did you know what the Metaverse is?
6 months.
Okay. Okay. Well, welcome to the Metaverse.
6 months working on it.
Yeah,
There it is.
you're in one of the worlds that's connected to the Metaverse. So, hello. You're in the place you're not meant to be. You're welcome to hang out till you find where you're meant to be going.
Work on it at my own pace and it gets done wherever I want it to get done.
Do you have a phone?
Picture of
Hello.
right in the boots.
I am.
Why are you so tall?
You have no idea how
I,
Oh,
So short.
there's all sorts. The Metaverse is filled with all sorts of people. There's lots of tall, short, round kitsune. I'm a bug man, for God's sake.
I thought I was tall
Yeah.
for a kitsune. It seems I am wrong. I apologize.
I think you're the shortest kitsune I've seen, bar
Lots of
Mitsu.
kitsune are really tall.
yeah, same.
The ones I'm
Kitsune
familiar
don't
with are
look
short.
like you or me around here.
Uh-huh.
They look more
Which is
like
like
the
8 feet
humans,
tall.
just with vulpine ears and tails.
Kitsune.
What?
We don't have a human example. Look
There
at
are
Tina.
not any here right
Her
now.
without the ears or tail. That's a human.
Seems odd. And that's
Yeah, again, those two without the ears or wings. Humans are just basically boring people. That's what humans are. They've got nothing interesting going on.
Imagine that.
That's not PC, Ellis.
What do you mean?
I'm
Every
fucking
other
with
race
you.
has some defining trait. Humans are just... the boring.
I know what humans' defining trait is, and it is ridiculous.
Did you used to be a human? Like way back?
Yeah. Yeah, obviously. It wasn't
There you go.
always this thing.
Or tall?
No, I
Wait,
used
were
to
you
be
that
actually...
tall as a human?
No, I actually used to be far shorter.
Yeah, there you go. He used to be a human, now he's a skeleton boy.
Yeah, humans do have a quote-unquote defining trait for humans.
Skeleton warriors.
Yes, actually. Literally ability to get with and make children
so
with
happy you know
pretty
that
much
show.
everything.
I
For
don't.
some
I
damn
just know
reason.
the
I
theme
mean,
song.
the ability to make sweat, to like
Oh.
sweat.
Yeah.
No, that's just a thing for
I've never
mammals.
really watched the show.
That's
Not a
most
lot
of
of
my
races
knowledge
can
about
actually
it
do that.
too.
Skeleton warriors.
I can't sweat.
Hello, Hatchling. Welcome.
What sect do you belong to?
What if you wanted to?
And from
I mean, I could turn myself into a
what
human to
I've
do that.
heard,
Oh.
the
Oh,
reason
Blake
that
said.
humans can actually hunt
Yes, the
cheetahs
hatchling is here now.
because cheetahs can't sweat.
And humans can.
Cheetahs are also an evolutionary failure, because Jesus Christ, everything I've been
What?
told about them is a lie.
What are you looking for exactly?
What, Blake?
No, cheetahs.
Humans are endurance
No, not the
hunters.
hatchling.
Cheaters.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
They min-max in the wrong way.
they very much did. And yet the fact that they're still alive is something else.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad. Clearly,
You could say that they cheated through evolution.
they put everything they had into luck.
Yeah.
I was also told to never go near the metaverse, but then...
Welcome to the Metaverse.
Also, is the
As you can see, Guppy is currently on parole. She even has an ankle
Yes,
monitor.
it's, less tense.
Because of course she
Yeah.
does.
That allows mana to flow freely.
I'm
on
curious,
parole.
if we cut it off, will there be actual cops that show up?
Tail.
What I'm used to.
Nope.
okay.
But don't touch someone's tail, Alice.
Greywarden Sensei Yamate.
Break your fucking wrists.
I'll get my own name.
For your actions.
As much as you think. It seems like it's more of a strain. Not true. My teacher is about.
I don't know, he's being a kooky old man.
What, me?
Yes, you're being a...
Pointing at Tomo.
Still.
I mean, again, I misspelled.
Tomo usually just sits off to the side observing. I'm trying to draw attention to her.
Yeah, it totally has nothing to do with the giant-ass campfire in the center of this area.
Should not go in front of people when they're having a conversation.
I unfortunately don't have a mouth to pog. Oh,
Oh, wow.
I,
Oh, it's fine.
I,
Where'd she go?
fuck. Tiny child hand still hurts.
Pointers with
Jesus Christ, you're so fucking weak, Ellis.
I'm a wizard, alright?
That's no
I'm a
excuse.
cheater.
I have seen wizards who are really good at their jobs as well as being really fucking built. You're a disappointment, min-maxed or not.
What? Hi.
Alice,
What's
come
up?
here.
I'm here. What's up?
Apologies for the interruption. New person
No,
into
I was
the
just
metaverse.
goofing.
They don't exactly have a place to stay. Do we have a thing for that yet?
We
I mean,
can't just
various
take in
places,
every
like,
single
most of the
stray
time
we
it's
come
just the
across.
Mega building, they just get adopted into Greywarden. No.
I ain't
was the
adopting
mega
people.
building.
I will snap your neck, old man.
My brain just went through several stages of stroke there. Don't worry about it.
Jesus Christ, are you alright? Are you dying?
Why?
Like is
No,
the
I
child
was just
comment?
saying that quite often when new people to the metaverse
Oh.
arrive here,
No, we're just
one
pointing
of
at
the
you.
people who live in your building just adopt them.
Just because we noticed you.
Because Ellis is a kooky old man that's trying to draw attention to the fact that you're standing off to the side, unlike everyone else who's standing right next to the fire. Despite the fact you have a reason to not stand next to the fire.
Yeah.
I don't know this person, I'll be honest. Like,
You
they're new
standing
here.
over there is a
Like,
very
the
notable
metaverse
event.
Stuff.
Not really.
They do something stupid, so they no longer have a place to stay.
Exactly.
You don't
Very simple.
you don't have to put them up in the mega building. You could just give them money and tell them to fuck off and go find a
just
city.
suggested, yeah, I could give you enough credits to go get a motel or something.
Yeah, that's an option.
But
I'm going
that's a lot more secure, her option.
around.
What are credits?
Money.
The currency.
Money.
You guys do realize that the mega building has a security system, right?
Yes, I know. I mean, yours is a lot more secure than just a random motel or something.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, but you don't have to.
Yeah,
Okay,
right
whatever.
now telling them to just stay in a
I'm
hotel
trying
is
to
a
set up
Uh,
formations to protect myself. So
Formations to protect yourself.
you.
Okay.
Okay.
Also,
Sandwich.
Here's
basket.
an RFID chip.
Distract yourself.
You don't need to know what this does.
I'm going to do
Just
that.
keep it
Hold on to this for me.
Take your fucking food.
it's a key to the building.
No, I'm going to do a
It's
thing
a
with
key to the
Tina.
building.
They take your food.
Hold on to this for me. I'll take it.
What are you doing? Oh, you guys finally sparring?
Hand to hand.
Oh shit, let's go
Hand to
then.
hand training.
You can eat sandwiches after
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Hold on to this for me.
You put it in your freaking necklace.
People of certain groups.
I'm trying to. Whatever.
Her brain clearly isn't working. Are the two of you having strokes now? Is Shiro the only one not having a stroke at the moment?
Here's a phone.
What do you mean?
cheaper
Who's having-
than
who else
the
is
first-
having a stroke?
First Alice's brain stopped working, now your brain stopped working because you forgot you could just put the basket inside your storage.
That walks you through the
I'm just choosing
basics.
to not think today. It's that simple.
They're literally just like every
Fair,
technology.
fair. I will not
I think
apologize.
it's...
The main arena's
there's
up
actually a really
there.
good area. I think it's up here.
Yes, the main area is up there. Unless you want to go fight by the lake.
Yeah.
When I say lake. I refuse to apologize for forcing you to go there, but yeah, you had to go eventually. Hey, Guppy's free, but she's on parole. You might want to go see her.
Oh look, me.
Alright, are you two ready?
You just want to learn hand to hand, right? Okay. Take your stance.
Been a while since we've done that.
Come.
It's the old style of fighting, when before we guarded our faces. More gut guarding, because that's where you would punch. Throw a hit.
Go on. Careful, girl. Try again. Good. So what you want to do, when you make that move, do it again. I'll show you. You grab my arm. Yes, good. You want to pull with more force, though. You want to literally
I
throw
really
me
wanna,
off
I really need
balance.
to shave.
Because then, otherwise, when you just push my hand out of the way, I'm still here, centered. Yes, this is
What?
awkward for
What?
me, but I also have
Now
your
I need
arm
to see
block.
if I could.
So try again.
Put your shit in the trash.
I was leaving it there for later because it's not empty. Alright. It's not like I'm gonna leave a bottle out in the open for anyone to steal. Putting it in the tent for later. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Anyway, let's go back. So, try again.
Okay, it seems like it's doing this jumping thing.
Good.
Doing this jumping thing, so I can't actually affect the height. It seems. It's the
Now let's go. Let's look.
no
at that
making
stance
people
of
think they're
yours,
crazy.
alright? Look at how your arms are. They're down here.
I was leaving it in the
So,
tent for
with
later.
how you are. But also, go back. Go back to your stance. You're open. Your stance is literally just with your arms here, and in this little circle you can defend yourself, sure. But there are plenty of gaps that are way outside the range. So, one of the important things when doing martial arts, narrow your profile. Basically, look sideways, turn head, there you go. Yes. Because naturally,
Senior
that's
sister.
causing...
I finally
kiddo.
have my wings able to be used.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Yes. Wings.
I'm giving a lesson, give me a second.
Okay, apologies. I was excited.
You're fine. I know, it's a good thing to be excited about. Feel free to watch. Alright, so, naturally,
Cool.
So, this will pretty much give you one full arm of maneuverability. This one's somewhat limited by your body, but in doing so, you're naturally going to protect a different area. And because you're already rotated, when the time comes, you can... Correct. Good. course, I have to be careful. I don't even want to hit you. There you go.
Oh, please, it'll be fine if you
Now we're
hit Tina.
talking.
She's not a glass. She's
No,
not made of
it's not.
glass. She's not made of glass. Besides, accidents happen in
She's not
sparring
made out
anyway.
of glass, but I'm made out of a fucking, like, brick.
Oh, she'll be fine. Nothing a bit of ice can't fix.
There are other techniques you can use if you really, depending on who you're fighting and what they're doing.
Senior
This is
Gray, should they
considered like
not
the
also be
peekaboo style.
practicing doing things like
You
the
can
horse
duck your
dance
head behind
to
your
get
arms.
their leg work proper?
Maybe later. This is all about just learning what to do first.
I was taught that
Because,
you do
ideally,
legs and footwork first
and this is,
to create
I'm
a
teaching you
solid
this one
base
specifically.
before you do movements.
Look
It
at how your arms
changes
work.
depending on
Remember
the
how your
place
shadow
you're
magic
from.
Works?
Okay.
If I were to, let's say, punch your arms, I go into the shadows.
Oh, right, I
And
forgot
then
how.
I'm in real trouble. Because I don't even know how to deal with that one. Now, it's
But
going
when
to
I
be
do that, though,
difficult.
I might want to be in the shadow, but yeah.
No, yeah. But it's a thing to keep in mind. With your shadow magic, any attacks thrown at you, if you can parry them efficiently, are less likely to do actual damage to you. Even if they just swipe through your shadows and are thrown. Now. Gray. Tina's main armaments are her rifle and 2 daggers.
She has access to, yes, the mono rifle, 2 daggers, her flyer magic, and her shadow magic, yes. As well as any other tricks
yes,
she
I'm
has yet
counting
to show.
strictly, physical stuff.
And to my knowledge, yes.
I want your opinion.
Uh-oh.
What would be better for her? A German Zweihander? Or a more French-style rapier? I'm thinking with her fighting style, the rapier would be better, but...
It's gonna be that. Either that or
versatility-
a short sword. The issue is she doesn't go into head-to-head combat in the way that a Zweihander would require. While it'd be absolutely
true, this is
devastating to
true.
get caught off guard and blindsided by it, it's still a massive weapon, especially compared to her. A rapier is easier. You can
Okay.
parry, block, stab, slash, or a short sword if you want to get in and gut someone. And if needed, she can just have a parrying dagger instead with said rapier.
That's what I was thinking. So, I'm going to look around, see if I can get you
Hang
a
on.
simple, cheap training ring.
Wait a minute. I know these things can do a lot, can you? This work? Eh, no. Put it in the trash. Damn. Nice. There are random, like, sticks we can spawn. Fight with fishing poles, that's always an option. Oh, this will work. Alright.
It's a tight.
I mean, this will
Oh
work.
my god, thank you. That's so much better. So I would say the length would be roughly about... For me, roughly about this. Well, that's about good. Find a length find a length you like.
Would have given you actual swords, but something tells me y'all would have gotten, well, you especially would have gotten pissy about it.
What, me?
Would a
Probably.
sword
As long as
not
it's
work?
blunted.
Blunted. Yeah, sure, definitely. There's no wood in training swords in the damn, it's fucking,
Okay, so
whatever it's called.
now then,
Can't
whether right
remember.
here, the common stance is this. One arm behind. This is the common stance. You don't have to do this. One arm behind your back, because again, you are narrowing your profile. You are not giving your opponent any sort of target. And the idea is that you can show in, parry, parry.
Hmm.
You're
push it to
saying
the side,
parry like Tina knows what that is.
and then go in, bonk. And of course, there's always
Go
the
get one.
thrust.
Go get a broom of my own.
Ah, great. You're perfect. Come.
Yeah, shit. Let me swap this to thumb. Alright.
Find the length that works for you. All
Nope,
right.
I'm just rotating it. Might be a false wrist, but... And it's basically like that for a parry. Someone goes in for a stab, smack the sword.
Do it again slowly so that way Tina can watch. Okay, parry. Great. I know you're strong, but come on. There you go. And then you slide up.
Mm-hmm. And it would normally hit them if they're in reach. Granted, I have long-ass arms. Another thing,
The
obviously...
main reason I'm suggesting this. The main reason I'm suggesting this. Your daggers
they're
are
coming.
wonderful. Fantastic, even. However, I have noticed several times where you will have an opponent or something that is a bit beyond what your daggers would be able to do anything to. Not out of their weakness or anything like that, but
Out of range.
when the enemy's arm's about that wide, your daggers are about that deep.
Oh, the bat is here.
They're gonna.
Oh, she's already progressed.
I'll get her.
Another
Get her
interesting
shoes.
thing you can do, and this is something we were talking about earlier. You want to summon one of your daggers hatchling on your offhand.
Mm-hmm. God damn it. There. Pretend the other one's not. Actually, just use these. It'll be good enough for this.
Yeah. Obviously, I can strike, and she has to get into my range to do so. She can slap it back, but
Yep.
again, I can respond. But let me grab this because this will actually work
But-
well for me. If you want to
Oh,
grab your
perfect.
sword, this is what we wanted to show off. Actually, I can use it as
All right.
shorter than this,
Yes. Sadly, our size difference complicates things.
but a very good visual example.
Well, that has been the problem as well for me.
This is why a sword
leave
will
with
help with this. So I strike.
And if you have a dagger,
Gets.
namely a parrying dagger, you can smack it, bring it down, off to the side, however you want to do so. From your actual rapier, thrust. And then back off.
Mhm.
A big thing of the rapiers too, and this actually works since you're using a broom. Go ahead and hold it up sideways. It'll break straight through it. They are not meant to block like that.
Huh.
If you try to
But
block a rapier,
they're
or
very-
block with a rapier using a greatsword, here, you can take this one. Or anything else, it very likely will just straight up shatter.
However, a
It just went
well-built
right over your head.
Careful.
A well-built one won't break per se like that.
Yes, they are flexible. That is intentionally so.
Hmm.
But because of that flexibility, especially if you can get it made out of a good material, when it strikes you,
And when you strike something else,
or yeah,
it's not like you're hitting something incredibly, or with something incredibly
it's
solid.
going to be a better at parrying. So now push my blade away.
Okay.
And then I try to repulse, and you stop. It's very much a
Interesting.
very good. It is not a weapon of one. It is not a weapon of brute strength.
While you can use it like one,
It is
that's
a-
not where its strength lies.
You're more likely to damage it, if anything.
Yeah. It is about reacting and thinking ahead.
And of course, there are many makes and models of it, so it's a matter of preference to find one you like.
Yes, but there's also different variants of it too, which all have their own specialties. An S-stock, for example, has its own specialty compared to a standard rapier.
I didn't want to go into that level of detail just yet. Don't overwhelm her.
Get overwhelmed by that. Eesh.
Now,
I mean,
again,
specialty weapons are normal.
now going back to hand, though, this is where you need to fight. Honestly, more like a mage than anything. You are. I don't mean this to be offensive, but you're scrawny. You're short and small.
You're built like a toothpick and will snap just as easily. You are not built
Hence
for
is
that
wh-
kind of engagement.
However, melee will happen. No matter how good combat, no matter how stealthy you are, sooner or later the enemy will not be surprised by you and be in melee distance. When that happens, this is where you need to keep in mind using your magic as a complementary to your fighting style. Currently, you use your fire magic to mainly shoot fire bursts, last I saw.
That tends to be the case, though I can also just
Light your hand on fire.
More the finger, but
Yeah. also bigger.
So, imagine taking that fire blast of yours, keeping in as much control on it as you can, and releasing it the moment you go to punch someone. Hell, it can even be an open-handed attack.
sounds like the Leo Association.
Because then if someone gets close to you, you block with your shadow magic. Oh, yep, do what you gotta do. So, someone goes to punch, you block with your shadow magic. Oh, that is weird. And then, you just go to strike with your fire magic. It's okay, I can take it. It's gonna hurt. Not really, but
This is what-
yeah.
Very simple rule of thumb,
like
ain't
that.
no one want to get hit by fire if they can help it. Unless they're fire immune. And those kinds of people are easy to tell because they'll be
Just making
slinging
sure
fire
Tomo and
themselves.
Yami are not here.
They're
Everything is
not.
good.
Don't worry. They're still over by the stuff with everybody else.
Okay. So, that is something you want to start to integrate into your fighting style with. Is that going to be easy? No, but it is a thing to keep in mind. Doing this will also Hey Cosmo.
Hello, Cosmo.
Doing this will also enable you to further master your own elements. In theory, with your shadow magic, if someone was to throw something at you, you could literally return it back.
Full on portals at that point.
Currently, I'm catching it. I could throw it back.
Another way, if you don't feel confident
Certainly
in
if it's
throwing it
thrown.
back at your target, if you don't feel your aim is up to snuff, you can just launch it off to the side. Catch it with your shadows, shoot it off in a different direction.
Yes,
What's up?
redirecting though. I will say be
I can't
cautious
see
of your
whoever that
surroundings
is.
if you do that.
Oh, that's Tina. You might want to blink if that's the case.
I did, like, thrice.
Oh, damn. Are they showing
That is
error?
Weird.
They come out as a little robot. It's weird.
That's happening to everybody, it
Okay.
seems. The metaverse is breaking apart at the seams, I think.
It's one of those days.
Ah,
It's just Tina,
Anyway,
don't worry about
so,
it. A small
again, let's try
purple
this.
fox.
Alright, so, got a punch?
okay.
Oh, yeah, I may have hired the
Oh,
Seven
too long.
Association, potentially.
Nope.
I don't know, I got distracted. And by that I mean I got hungry, left them a bunch of money, told them I wanted to hire them,
Look, come on.
left
do
the
it step by
paperwork of
step
the
for you.
instructions, and then
I
ran
punch.
off to go
What do
get
you do?
food.
Grab my arm.
Okay.
Sign
I didn't find
good.
that ham pang pang, but I did find a
I grab.
fried
down.
chicken place, apparently.
What's your next move?
Wow.
Yep, that was
I've had better.
Miss Olga mentioned something about a fried chicken place.
It's not a bad idea.
I've
you
had
just gotta
better.
Practice your balance a bit more.
It was decent, at the very least.
Balance on one leg and all that.
Another way to keep your balance is
I
spread
see.
out your
That's a good
legs.
idea, but I wasn't on the right foot
Yes, do a
for
horse
doing that
dance
with that leg.
to practice balance.
That is also good. That is a good way to train your legs
Like
and
you
to
are
practice
riding
your
a
balance
horse.
because, as it stands, if you take that pose,
A horse.
don't worry, I'll hold you so you won't fall. Go on. I'll hold on to you. You see, I can easily move you back and forth and probably make you tip over.
But
Horse pose you're supposed to do
if
like
you-
you are on a horse's saddle.
move your off foot back a bit. Or, no. Off foot forward. Main foot back, where you can launch yourself. And you'd have a far better time resisting people pushing you back or pulling you forward. The consequence of that being, obviously, you could be pushed side to side, but if, for example, let me grab one of these. You're going to be using a rapier.
What's really going on, honestly?
You want that thinner profile to begin with. Because if someone thrusts at you, it's easier to just lean. Which is another thing. You are fairly smaller, and that's something the hatchling hasn't touched on. Actually, I'm still going to use this.
Okay.
If I, for example, take a swing at you,
Probably not.
Yeah, you
today
can just
because
move
I
out of
have
the
to
way.
double-check what would be good for you.
I'd have to keep
I
going
will be
after
honest,
you.
It will be a little difficult. I'm not used to teaching someone your size.
And, for example,
At least not
if
the
you get
serious
into
stuff.
if you get into
I'll
close
teach you
range
some
where you'll be
basic
able to punch
concepts.
me, all of a
Others
sudden
also
this
had
becomes a lot
trouble
less
from
useful.
teaching me because
Because
of
I'd be
my
hitting
size.
you where my hand is instead of the
Hmm.
actual blade. Same with
They don't go
physical
I don't
fists.
know. Go in between the legs.
I'd have to punch
strike the
instead of
strike at the
block.
legs, the ankles. It usually
Push it
works,
to
I
the
suppose.
side if you can.
Mm.
Move,
Everyone
and,
always
like the
attacks my
hatchling
leg.
said,
Hurts.
reply with a fire punch if possible. Hell, before, what I'd say before mixing in your magics, if
My
I, for
thigh.
example,
I
throw a
couldn't put
punch,
lot of strength into it.
move,
joking.
and respond with a
Fine.
non-elemental
Just a
punch for
shrimp.
now to get used to that.
Please don't.
I wouldn't say use your offhand. For example,
Oh,
when I punched, you moved.
going on here?
Smacks you with the wing.
So if I punch, and you
Some sort of
move,
combat thing, I
there you
suppose.
go.
I
Use
just
the
got to,
hand that's
like,
behind
maybe
you. So you can give it
Friends.
5 minutes
more
ago.
power in the punch.
It feels hot.
I strike again,
And the heat keeps rising.
turn around, there you go.
Ow.
Good to see you.
No, not offhand. In hand, sorry, I'm stupid. Not
I'm
offhand,
used to
in
it.
hand.
Ow.
I'm- My brain is slow. If you, for example, dodge to this way, punch with your right arm, dodge to your left, use your left arm, where it's closer to you so you can get a quick jab in.
Yes.
And you know, if you happen to have your dagger, you can just shink, stab into them, pull out real quick and move.
Yes.
Yes.
Or do rapid slashes.
You're not questioning about my eye?
I'm more curious about the
You-
armor.
You go into fights a lot. I'm just accepting that.
You got a new armor kit. But yeah,
Faye did some bullshit to me. That's the simplest.
that's
way.
another reason why you want to have this
No,
thin
understand.
profile too,
Well,
so
as
you
someone
can.
who's also dealing with a
dodge as
hair-based
well.
fakers, I get you.
Wait,
And another thing,
hair
when
face.
try to avoid also just flat out
Still a
leaning.
contract I made, but yeah.
If you look at my feet, you'll see when I dodge to a side,
That's on you, bud. That's on you.
I move my
can't-
lead
I
foot.
can't
Oh,
do
I'm aware.
anything about that.
Yeah.
Especially-
No, don't worry, don't worry. It's
I can move my
beneficial to me.
lead foot, or if
No
I
one
need to
can mess with
rotate,
my hair magically.
back foot, forward.
The downside is
It depends on which way you want to turn.
Can they mess with it with
Another
techniques?
A real good thing is to get used to
I
that
don't wanna risk it.
movement
Don't
of
you
your
touch my
leg.
hair.
That
is a
movement.
rule.
That's after I did a bunch of stuff to both of their hair that resulted in Shiro getting magic to never dye, have his hair changed magically again, which is why he bleaches it. So yeah, left leg, right leg. Get used to that movement around, because if I throw a punch at you and you actually move fully to respond, which is a lot quicker, which will lead to a more quicker response. Because if someone throws a punch at me and I move to the side, I'm not leaned, I'm instead fully moved and can respond with a punch. Yeah.
Let's just make sure and keep an
And
eye on
obviously,
things. I don't
remember,
want to- I know it's the
if you
first
have
stage,
to,
but we'll
I
test
punch,
that.
use shadow magic to block, assuming that works. With easy way, slap it and move. And then, respond with another punch, fire, shadow, or just a straight up dagger to the arm.
There are people
If you
here
can't
who have trauma involving fire.
If you can't stab, go for a slash and move
Do
on.
not use your fire tech. Your wings are fine.
Again,
Do not
it's
use
just
your fire
mainly my
techniques.
usual
Simple as
routine
that.
and spending
Ugh,
time
this'll make it
at
easier, though.
my actual household
Make sure
rather than at
you
Green's,
check with
but,
people beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can dodge,
considering the grip is now
or
Okay here because no
inaccessible
one's.
'cause of
smack
the
it.
Waystone incident.
lean back, or smack it down. There's many different options.
Wait, what?
So,
Don't be smacking
you
into
did
me.
not hear.
yeah, I'm bringing it
Well, I
towards
was
you,
I was discussing
so you just,
earlier today,
there you go, make a decision,
so,
and then there you have to
home base
respond.
in the Hoarfrost,
Yeah, I have
apparently
to
we cannot access it
bring
because
back.
the Waystone is broken.
How are your waystones broken?
I don't know. Apparently we had to evacuate. That, what was
Go
it?
for a thrust.
Last Wednesday?
There you go.
And then
Another
we
good
made
thing,
it
make sure you
to
smack
different-
it.
now
different
reside
cover.
in some sort
It
of
is, because I'm a lot longer, so you have to be quick
Yeah, you're talking about
with
the
that burst of
frontier
speed.
base?
If I do another thrust
Yes.
again, smack it
Oh,
hard.
That's because the grip is having to do some renovations. For some reason.
Don't lightly push, you gotta
Yes, and
slap
the
it.
Waystone broke.
Again, thrust.
That I didn't hear about.
There you
That's
go.
news to me.
You're moving quick.
I thought that was the explanation.
And there you
but
go, that's just the
what I
basic
heard from
stuff.
most folks.
Eventually, you're gonna want to be able to.
Yeah, I'm still
That's
able
why-
to
Moving
access
quick.
Astera easily, but
So, yeah,
not
once you
the
slap or
Astera
parry or
Waystone,
whatever,
the grip
moving quick,
Waystone
strike, hit, get out,
specifically.
and get back to that
Yeah.
range.
yeah.
And I don't think
Because,
you
for
want to
example,
go and walk in the middle of
if
a
I
freezing
strike,
cold mountainous area.
you dodge, and you're
Specifically, I
here.
don't want to do that.
Careful,
So,
don't slip.
We're now located
If you don't go too far, for example, don't go too far, you're halfway through. My weapon's over here, I'm already swinging back.
I mean, hey, the frontier
You have two
island
options.
is a lot
Continue
more
to get in,
important.
potentially
I'm
get
not very
smacked
real.
regardless,
I'm going to be completely
not take as
honest,
much
I love
damage,
that
because,
location.
it's closer to my
It's so
hand,
warm, the
or
facilities are actual
back off and just
facilities.
forget the attack.
There's like so many other places
Dodge
to
it,
look around.
dodging down might work,
Monsters actually come by once in a while.
but that comes with the issue of going close to the ground,
It's like
and
a
all sorts of stuff
whole
can happen there.
Different change. But then I fear that we might go back to this Hoarfrost area, and then I'm going to be cold and sad again. Well, not
Just,
sad, but
you already
know.
have a jacket. Do we have to get you like a big old fluffy one, Cosmo?
He just
Nope.
prefers the warmth over the cold. That's all.
I prefer the warmth.
Fair, fair.
I'm not a cold person.
I mean, it's worse with
Coward.
people that have eczema, so...
Yeah.
Or avoid
So
people.
again,
Which I,
Yeah.
again, don't understand why either Maxine...
Mhm. you can just practice
the other
avoiding
ones,
attacks for
and-
now.
Yes.
Where am I?
All of them.
Okay, here I am.
I'm surprised they can handle it. Not really. Because
I
they
think
express
it's
their disdain.
Wait, so
Mhm.
that's why Maxine's always so frumpy and all that when she's in the grip.
She said
Probably.
that, yes.
That works.
That makes so much sense. That explains so much.
She was a
Goddamn.
lot calmer
There you
over
go.
there rather than in the... I've noticed a difference, yes.
And if you do want to pick up a broom as well to practice with that, you can.
Time and it hurts.
I would be moody too if I was cold all the time. Wait a second,
The
I am.
broom's a bit unwieldy. I'll wait until I have something proper to practice with for that.
True, brooms can be. Luckily for me, I don't have a wrist, so
That's why you're amazing. I love you, kid.
That helps.
take a moment to
In
fix your
terms of
shoes.
the grip, of course. I do just prefer the warmer climate, that's all. That is
And
all.
obviously, there's many different ways to
Need to
I do.
express.
use a rapier.
I feel that completely. Trust me, every time I have to go to the grip, I have to wear
Careful.
that old
Please no.
lucky scarf I got all the way back in.
This is why we're using a broom, because if we used
I see.
if we used actual swords, you'd be hurt.
Well, you and some
There you go.
situation. Anyways,
You smack and move at the same time. So, here, for example, if you want to try,
I know that there was something else that's been going on in the group lately.
go ahead and give it a thrust at me.
I know there's the whole sightings of Amatsu recently and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm going.
I wasn't really able to.
Oh, sorry.
track of since
But basically like that.
one,
You want to
I've been
slap
recovering
and
after
move. Use your
because I
momentum
got out
in
of
addition to
ARL,
it.
and two,
Foot is itchy.
yeah.
Well, that's more important.
And that's
Your
basically it.
recovery
And
is
obviously,
important rather than, you know,
yeah,
keeping up with
he's closer to you and such, so you can
family's more
punch better.
The
But yeah.
group's always going to be there.
Big thing to keep in mind, obviously, yeah, that range
How'd they
distance.
move?
My
They're
arms
new
are
location
longer than
now.
yours. I'm twice your size and more than triple your
More
weight.
so in the sense of the people.
I know.
So you want to avoid a punch or smack it to the side if possible, and then respond. There you go. If you
Anyways.
have a knife and they dodge, you have two choices. You can always slash at the arm
what
and then
else?
move back, or if you want to go for more stronger
Yes,
strike,
which, funny enough,
torso and such.
Might be because of Cynthia and the other rogue and her mount that caused this issue.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
funny
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, of Amatsu. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm not surprised.
There you go.
I'm not either.
Yeah, her and her mount decided to go and have
I'd
fun
avoid
and, throw
ducking
hands with
down
Amatsu.
and more go to the side and
No, no,
smack.
not
Not
with,
Amatsu, but with Tempest. There you go.
Tempest.
Because at the moment
yes,
you're
I
still
forget
not
what
used
his
to
name is.
going down and moving back up or to the side or to the
Now
other
she's
side.
Doesn't really
bragging
matter
about
the names.
being number one.
Of course.
Well, Amatsu usually goes after the people that have the title Tempest.
There you
for
go.
Some reason.
Another good option. If
I
you
don't
see
think
me,
it's that. I think it's more so
I'm
those
pointing
that
to my
challenge
right.
its
If you want to
dominion of
punt,
the
if I
wind.
punch, a good way is to go to my
Probably,
other
yeah.
side.
We
Yeah,
have
like
three
that.
people.
Because now I have to
Three if you count them out.
rotate around towards
Three
you,
people.
Yeah.
and this isn't a good
Well, that's a
rotation
natural
unless I
thing.
want to
I'm talking
full
more so
shift. Oh,
about
that just did
Outworlders
something.
who-
I want
not
to full shift my
Outworlders,
body and then
because
strike.
Tempest is apparently
Going to spaces where they
The
can't
reason
properly
things
respond,
escalated
punch,
from what
push
I
from the
was able to
side.
see and
I have to
gather,
either
'cause again, I was
retaliate
there,
with the backhand, meaning I'm
it
fighting
was the
against my inertia,
combination of
or
Cynthia and her mount versus Tempest,
twist in a
and,
very bad
like,
way. Because as you can see,
all that wind and
I have my
magic
whole
and
torso
bullshit
twisting
was
against
enough to
itself,
basically catch its attention.
compared to
Amatsu's
if I were to
attention.
punch forward,
Yes.
They pretty much cause
where everything is
some kind
properly aligned.
of F5, some kind of level hurricane within the area.
There you go.
Cat fire.
Yes, and then
Category
there was yet
5?
other incident
Hmm.
where Matsu made itself known because they went to the Elder's Reach, they went to get
There you go.
Satsumi, and then
Wrong hand.
Tempest and Cynthia
It still works.
clashed it
Actually,
out.
no, not wrong hand.
I believe
Yeah,
that's
That's
when
the right hand.
severely injured,
It doesn't
and
really,
that's when
in full
the,
honesty, it doesn't actually matter which hand you parry. You can parry either left, right, as long as you're able to recover from that parry and strike afterwards if you have to. Or, and another thing,
That's when it kicked it up.
obviously,
And now
I'm
apparently
bigger,
that this
twice your
Amatsu
size,
has
3 times your
learned
weight, and I am
human
far
tongue
definitely faster. So,
and is now,
I'm far stronger. So if I do the
some
strike,
sort of
you
clash
could do the
now.
slap. You could,
Last
if you
thing
feel
I heard
uncomfortable,
was that,
take a few steps back
there was
instead to
some
get
sort
yourself
of
some
natural phenomenon
footing
going on where Miss
and
Kaylee
better
Roots is, if you know that
retaliate.
person,
For
if you
example,
remember.
here, let me rotate like this.
I know Kaylee Roots.
Is here something
She's
that's gonna
the
pop up
seeker for the
a lot.
Stars.
For example,
Yes.
let's say
Oh, the one
they're
that,
currently
with the
fighting an
music.
enemy right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sappy. Okay.
Well,
If
her
I
communications
strike,
went down,
You can parry,
and apparently someone else came through with some sort of
and instead of going forward,
Someone
you can
deciphered
fall
it,
back towards where everybody
and
else
of
is to
course
get back
our
into the group.
suspicions are Matsu.
Should you be a bit ways and you feel like you
Learn
need
to
that backup,
utilize,
which is always a good
like,
thing to
you
do.
know, communications, essentially.
Ugh,
Fair enough.
So,
Fair.
there you go.
but in Morse. So it's not
Did I
that-
really just
don't think you
have it make
know
3
that-
damn brooms? Yes, I did. But yeah, that's hand to hand. There's a lot of different stuff with it, depending
Here's
on
what, you know,
what kind
to
of
look into.
fighting style you choose to do, what you're fighting, be it humanoid or not. It's a lot.
When I get
It's
the
just a matter
chance.
of practicing.
Of course, take your time.
Fuck, there is like this one training dummy
it's
thing
definitely gonna be a one
that if you
big
hit it,
castle,
it
especially
will
with the one
rotate and
eye.
try to hit you back, which you can use to practice avoiding hits
Do you
and
need a
such.
new one?
Shouldn't be too hard to get
I
you one of
think we
those.
had something like that
Do you
back
have
home.
ideas to
Then yeah, you
to
can practice on
replace
those, so you
that
can
eye that was
give it
ripped
a
out of my
punch.
skull?
Oh, practice your avoiding.
I mean, I
Punch it
gave
again,
Greywarden
practice
his
again,
sight back.
punch,
Not too
avoid.
Sure. I'm pretty sure I can give you yours.
Last time you did that, you technically exerted yourself, Cosmo. Technically.
Yes, but it was for a good cause.
Good cause or not, let's try to
Even though you
avoid.
don't use it.
I want to try and avoid pushing your health towards that if possible. Assuming you're able to do it without your exertion fully. If you can, then that's something else, but
I'm not too sure about that.
yeah.
I'm still learning to utilize whatever I drew out that time.
They have a fucking tea house. The Seven Association has a damn tea house, Cosmo. Tea?
Miss Olga said something about that, yes.
Yeah, I didn't realize it until I was actually there. But I didn't need to hire them to make it easier to investigate things. I would have never gone there to begin with. I hate tea. I
Did
don't
you
actually
get their
hate tea.
blend?
I forgot, actually.
Go over there, get their blend if you can.
I will.
I'm trying, okay.
I completely forgot, to be fair. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we
that's
spawned a few brooms. Oh, this one's broken because I broke it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were helping Tina with her stuff. Well, you don't need to be in full kit anymore, Tina, so you can put your gun away at the very least.
I didn't even know that they were
That should be
heavily
a way.
armed.
You know what I mean. You don't have to be in full combat now. You can just go back to how you were, because you're not throwing out your explosive punches.
Where'd little one go? They were following me. Oh.
I threw them into the ocean, obviously.
Versus...
Can't you see? They're no longer here.
do you
They're
mean?
soaking wet. I threw them into the ocean.
Did he throw you into the ocean?
I...
Did you enjoy it?
No.
You can flashbang them whenever you want.
Do they
Anyway.
look covered in water, hatchling?
I'm covered in fire right now, actually. I have
True.
flaming wings and flaming eyes.
Really? Really?
Water
You're
drips
gonna
on them. Oh my god,
you're
they're
gonna
covered in
contribute
water.
to the
I
bit?
can't believe you've done this.
The
Greywarden,
water
I can't believe
that
you've done
drips
this.
on them just immediately
I
turns
know.
to steam.
My god, Greywarden, I can't believe you've done this. Look at this. They're steaming.
I'm starting to think what I said to Ryoga was correct now. You really have become
One
a
thing.
comedian.
You gotta bring that up. Why
You really
gotta
have
bring
become a
that up?
comedian.
I was
Senior
starting
sister.
to...
Senior
Bruh.
sister. Flashbang.
Oof. Oh, relax. All I told to him was that you're having a lovely time and you're probably happier than you've been in a long time.
You.
I'm, yes, Tina, I am better at controlling my fire when I have my wings out now, too.
Oh my gosh.
Very
We'd
good.
s- I'd say stick some lenses in that one, but is that the one you normally wear, or is that the important one?
Yeah, this is the actual one.
Okay.
The thieves aren't around today, so I can wear it in peace.
Thieves on around. Well, one of the thieves unfortunately has memory loss, so.
Shit, Dragono!
Yes, I saw her. She's going around in circles around the rock.
Where?
Oh, that rock. Okay. Excuse me.
Well, missing eye hole.
It's a different rock. I thought it was the weird cave rock, but
she
it's
is.
not.
Which you could probably do now, actually.
He's turned into a... She's turned into a land shark, or land cat, it seems.
Can you look at me? You know who I am?
Yes, Blake.
Ah, I see your
Good.
mind's finally all sorted out.
Is it safe to
No.
pat your head?
No? Still get in there? Okay. The hell is he doing? You just laying down? No.
Yes.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay.
Alright, anything permanently missing? Any other permanent damage or severe damage or stuff like that?
I switched from personalities from happy to.
You saying you're
From time to
bipolar
time.
now? I've seen the happy one.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
you've seen the happy one.
It was something
Um,
else. I also
this
saw you
series.
had, wing.
What?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it. Because that shit does not come from who I think it comes from. Which makes it concerning.
I'll tell Annie.
I'm sure Annie already knows. Maybe. Yeah, okay.
Damn it. Can't use that.
It should already be dealt with. Hopefully. If not, you're not dealing with all three of them on your own, and I'm saying this now. I don't care if you may have done it in the past, or doing it with the group this time to make sure nothing goes wrong.
It is very annoying to lay on your back when you have wings.
You put your wings
Yeah.
away.
I can imagine.
What do you think I do?
If I grow a tail, I'm going to be in that same problem.
Like my tail doesn't get in the way.
Just wrap your tail around your waist, dumbass.
Alright, I forgot you have.
Yes, I have a tail.
No one to talk.
I don't do it
Yeah,
because I'm
come on.
stronger than you. Oh god, it's the man who was
My
beaten
tail
by
is
Wisp
actually
wielding a
massive.
chancla. That is his name. He's also far larger than he used to be. Oh yeah, saw
Alright,
Big
yeah, he's
Bird
a
in your
dragon.
head, but didn't
Yeah,
see Judgment or Punishing, so... I'm not sure if they're there as well, but Big Bird was looking for siblings, so
I know
they
you
might
watch
be.
Sesame Street.
Yeah, my friend.
What's the Sesame Street?
It's a show for kids.
Okay.
Alright, you know what? Fair enough.
So why were you thinking about Sesame Street? Like, did it go back to your past or something, or like inner child?
No, not Sesame Street. Big Bird. It's a bird with many different eyes that likes to carry around a lantern.
Man, Metaverse is Big Bird's weird.
It's not Sesame Street. Why is he so goddamn large? Or is it just fucking the metaverse being weird with distance?
That's probably because he can be that big here. The ship probably constrains him because he has to shrink down.
The ship has small ass doors and it
He
needs
still
bigger
kinda scares
ones.
me.
Ugh. The ship
Yeah,
needs
stick near me. He'll be okay.
a
You're
ship
safe.
needs bigger
Sure.
doors. Fucking
All right, kiddo. Anything I gotta worry about? Please tell me. I want to help.
Mm.
Like, give me a rundown. What's been happening to you? What's going on?
Constant headaches to weird chimes to other things.
chimes.
Yeah, there was two of them in my head.
There's 2 music boxes?
The one that you saw, the other one still plays. But I know who it's by.
Okay, is it something that we need to go and deal with, or is it something you can handle on your own?
No, don't ask that question. I know them.
I know her as well, Hatchling. Remember, I understand people a lot better than you all like to all think I do, because I get to watch a lot. I don't need to interact.
I know.
I'm
I have to say
asking-
it out loud though because
I'm asking because I want to trust
I'm not going
Dragono
back home for announcing your sister.
in this. If she's
Take
capable
care.
of handling
Be safe
it,
on your way home.
then I will
Pick up
trust her
more
in that
keeping it
sense. And trust that she can handle
That's a
it.
good
If
call.
not, and she asks for help, then I fully trust that as well and believe her.
Don't
so,
follow any animals.
If it's
home.
something you can handle on your own,
Okay.
perfectly fair, good luck. If it's not, then we're willing to help.
I'll have to tell you later. I can't tell
Also,
you here.
sorry for all
Just
the
don't trust any animals
potential
trying to lead you
damage you may have
somewhere.
caused in your head. It is all my
was
fault.
just going to go to the portal.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I already spoke with Core and the others. Well, most of the others.
Yes, it is. And don't say it's not, because it's also me who's the whole reason they were all in there.
Even if that's the case, The people who have all the power and all the strength have the option of measuring the amount they use. You and I both know this.
Yes, yes, I know. Technically, they could have gone easier.
Yes, they didn't need to do a dragon roar inside of her brain.
True. Granted, to be
no, I'm
fair,
referring to.
to be fair, Akura did just straight up
Among other
vanish,
things.
though. So, you know.
Even still,
Why are you so massive, man, who
knew
got
what they were
beaten by
getting
Wisp
into.
wielding a chancla?
It's my true height.
I see. Fair enough.
See how it is.
Comfy.
Lay fully back,
I was
you
gonna
know.
say, you're going like freaking just covering your whole
No,
body
I
in
am.
He's
dirt.
turned into a chia pet. He's turned into a chia pet.
Chia.
You can lean full back and, you know, lock yourself in place, too.
No, he's
Yes, I
comfy
know.
like that. Let him be.
Okay. But yeah. If it's something you can handle, I wish you the best of luck. If not, just ask and, well, obviously willing to help. Do you need anything, Hatchling? Now I think about it before I forget.
I'm still working on
I'm
the
hungry.
contract and specifying things.
Oh, not that
What do you
you're
wanna eat?
hungry.
Hungry? What are you hungry for?
Oh.
Well, the
I'm
Hatchling
hungry,
has an
though.
entire sandwich basket that she still hasn't had yet.
Hand you the sandwich basket.
Right, did I
Hey,
tell
yo,
you
want
yet,
the thing that
Hatchling?
is called Chick-fil-A.
No? What?
That's
Tell me.
super fun.
Right, so
tell me why.
Karina's apparently broke. Or was broke.
How is she broke?
Well, she's not anymore. So apparently because she spends a lot of
I gave her
calories
money
with
before.
So I guess she ran out. I don't know. Apparently because she burns so many calories, she has to eat a lot of food. And, you know, she likes to eat expensive sushi and such. And the only reason I found this
I
out is
never
because I
thought of that
suggested, why don't you place your ice cream in a mini freezer? To which she responded with, I'm too broke to afford that. Because I spend everything on food.
She spends half of the time in her room. I don't know why she could be broke.
She probably orders in. Oh no. I'd believe it. So I
Or
just
the
gave her a
mug.
bank card and a 10,000 a
I
month
see.
allowance. As well as a mini freezer and a bag full of food. I make a lot of money.
But anyway,
I sell a lot of stuff to the metaverse. Not that they'll ever find out.
according to Dorada, she could completely bankrupt the entire economy system as it stands, and he could do the same.
Oh yeah, easily. I just don't.
Who? Him?
I have a lot of money.
Something about
I paid the 7 Association in pure gold
yeah.
blocks.
Are you oh, okay. I mean,
Look, Cosmo, I sell food to the
Gold,
metaverse. I sell
diamond.
raw stuff. I sell beef, chicken, lamb, pork, goat. I sell fruits, vegetables.
Goat.
Yeah, goat.
Goats not. Goats is.
Some people
actually
want.
not
are you
too
sure
bad,
you paid
actually.
them enough?
Considering how I gave them around like a few thousand of this stuff, yeah.
Gamey.
It's all 1 meter by 1 meter
Gamey is
cubes.
always the best kind of meat.
Sell
I did
foul,
conversions, by the
poultry.
way.
I already said
I
poultry.
kind of had to agree to
Yeah, I sell a lot of
According to
different
Mrs.
things. I sell
Walker's
fish as well. I did not as much
did
as I could,
conversions?
but everything else.
You need at least
I
like
mean, I
4
usually
million.
get all my food and supplies usually within Astera just by going out collecting.
He's hiring
just go out
people
and
from
hunt,
like my old
Yeah.
plane of
Yeah,
existence.
it's not that hard.
to
I make a lot of money just
find
selling
out
to stuff in the
things about
metaverse.
Me, even
I don't
though
even
I'm
make-
not too privy about the information.
He doesn't need. If he doesn't want to
Last time I
know, he
had
doesn't
hunt
need
down
to.
a
But
Bufango
if he
that
ever does
almost
want to
decided
know,
to
then I'll
turn
have
me
the
to
information
shreds.
ready for him.
Empty.
Yeah, no, I just sell a bunch of
Also,
raw
why my
stuff
hands
to the
look black
metaverse for
and
them to
white?
cook and all that. I
Yeah, you
have.
got that whole Chia power thing
Listen, you're one to talk
I
to,
knocked a
pet.
tooth out of my at a cousin.
I'm
last
not a
time.
plant.
I punched him.
Wait, out of who?
My cousin.
Last time I remember,
Sorry,
I was
Jenny,
the
my cousin.
plant.
I thought Cernier was your sister.
No, she's my cousin. Everyone keeps
she's
saying
your
that. I don't know
sister.
why.
No.
Hang on,
no,
hang on.
No. We're letting this slide. We are letting this ride.
Why?
You're right. She's your cousin.
Why?
Okay, the hatchling has seen a
Because
bit.
She's one of the problem children that I want to yell at.
Oh my god. Why do you want to yell at the
You're
matchstick?
just gonna make the situation go down west, though, I guess.
Why do you want to yell at the matchstick, hatchling?
I can't say now because I want to be nice in front of this one.
Right. And that's just food. But it's mostly just food I sell.
Anyway,
I used to run a
how
bookstore,
are you
but
feeling?
apparently I'm not allowed to close that down because people will get pissy, so I had to give it to somebody else.
Good. As for your hands, the white and black.
I mean, I used to
don't
be
worry
a
about that right
courier
now, just focus on
way
recovery,
back
okay?
before I was a part of the guild and whatnot, but I eventually had to give that up since courier work didn't really suit
Ease
it for me.
yourself back into things,
Yeah,
and then
fair.
we can go into that. I'm gonna have you read some old books again and catch you back up. Don't worry, you got
I
this.
mean, I could still be up for courier work if you want me to maybe deliver some stuff towards other people,
Oh,
but
wait a second.
Why are you lying to her?
That's a if.
Like,
I don't
I'm not
need
lying.
a courier. I'm good. I'd rather deliver everything
Technically,
myself if I have to.
How am I lying?
If I need to
can
hire
teach
someone
her-
else to do it, that means
reteach
I
her
have
what she's
so much
forgotten.
stuff going on that I have gotten in over my
about
head.
the whole sister thing.
yeah.
Oh,
Because the hatchling is petty.
Karina,
That's why.
Cernia, and possibly
Oh,
one
no.
other, I haven't checked that yet, are the ones who caused the brain damage from what I've gathered.
Who are you getting that information from?
So, do you know how the brain works?
Kinda, yeah. But
Yes,
please tell me,
there's
who are you getting?
synapses and
Who are you
other
getting the information that
things.
they're the ones
Well,
who
I
did
asked
it?
the sisters for one.
The same sisters who
and
are apparently
Cora told
throwing
me-
blame at each other.
Cora's not. That's the thing.
So if you want to know who did
Cora's
it,
the one
Karina shot
reasonable
off a
person.
dragon roar, and Sparkplug, Cora,
So fire magic.
zapped the entire area by trying to shock the giant clock lady, which electrified the entire place. Despite the fact that she shot a bolt of lightning. So instead of asking the siblings, how about you ask the other person who was there? Fucking
That's what I'm thinking.
forget it, whatever.
Regardless, no. Hold on. Let me explain this, right? So, think about it. They were inside of the brain, right? They were an external force inside of her.
Right. They're currently standing in the water.
Do me a favor, get them out of the water. I have to explain this to Gray. If you're
So
inside
much
of
for
someone's
sitting down.
mind,
Why are they?
I know, right? If you're
That's
inside of
probably
someone's mind
irritated him.
and you are doing a thing, their mind is going to react as if you had done it to them, even if it's not real, because to the mind it is.
Yes, I'm aware.
She uses fire magic. She cooked her brain.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
And the lightning, I don't even want to think about what that could cause. Lucky she's not paralyzed.
Neurological damage. That's what it would
Yes,
cause due to the electrical outputs.
Yes. She's a tough cookie. I trained her to be. But even still, I don't know how her brain's adapting to that.
More than likely, it's doing some form of recovery after what had happened inside Dragono's head.
It is.
So, therefore,
aside from the
that's
fact,
why-
yeah, she has a bunch of memories now swirling through her brain after we
This
pulled
one
the
has
plug.
an ankle bracelet.
Yeah, she's got an ankle monitor because she's
Yeah,
on parole,
I'm on
apparently.
parole.
Yeah.
Why didn't Lena give you an ankle monitor?
Why?
Lena didn't. Guppy went and got a full-ass costume for
Because
this.
I'm on parole.
Guppy got a
So you
full,
bought
complete
and
costume.
Put an ankle
yeah.
monitor on yourself.
That means you should be on house arrest. You
Okay.
should be at your house, right? That's what those things are?
Yes, that's
I
what
think
they're
you can get
for.
permission to go places like grocery stores and stuff.
Yeah, you can, but it's not in. It's not actually active. If it was, I'd know.
It seems their appetite has been increased, perhaps.
Good. I can help her recover. Let me go check on her.
Somehow, I am consistently being. You know what? No, I'm not actually surprised anymore. I am not surprised that people keep going to the cells about what happened inside Dragono's mind. Whatever.
At this
It
point,
actually,
we-
it actually is
we
connected
shouldn't
to
really
Reese's
question.
phone.
What?
At this point, we we really shouldn't question it at this point. The Quasos do what they want to do, and sometimes it leads up to crazy shenanigans.
Unfortunately.
How about this?
Speaking
Don't
of, I
give
still
them
need
to
to.
the Colossal sisters. Take it in your own
What?
hands.
Well, then they're gonna get pissy about it, but I still need to go to Vice Logia and do more testing, or at the very least,
Pissy
return to the
snishy, they can go ahead and
library.
write a frickin', like, interrogation
I gotta
letter.
return my book.
I mean, the last time I was at
we-
Vice. Go ahead.
I'm just saying that I'm not too sure when we're doing that. I don't have a due date exactly.
It should be in
On that.
April.
I mean,
That's apparently what my library
the
card
last-
says.
The last time I went to Vice Logia is pretty much we had to kill a blood cultist that was responsible
that
for
was-
Korra's blood lightning curse.
Right, wasn't that recent? Like, not too,
Yeah.
like
Apparently
a
it
month
was,
ago,
yeah.
or-
Yeah, it was last week.
Greywarden, are you busy?
What happened this time?
Damn it.
Nothing happened. I want to have a very interesting conversation with you.
Alright, what is it?
Come here.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be fun. For me, probably not for you. Alright.
You know what you did.
Alright. This girl's from Minecraft, okay?
I'm from Minecraft.
She knows of a group of bug people that called themselves the Swarm. They had a queen.
Okay.
She also met someone with grey ashen skin that talked about a world that was eaten by the Wither.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Uh-huh.
And your name is...
Mm.
Quesis.
One more time.
Rayquesis.
Yeah, it's not ringing any bells.
The name Regina rung a bell for her, though.
Someone definitely mentioned a Regina.
Yeah.
The swarm.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was the same swarm from Serum, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no clue who this person is.
Oh, no, not that. Come here.
What?
Welcome back.
I'm not asking do you know them. I'm trying to figure out if it's the same group that you both know about.
Maybe? I don't fucking know. Ask Rosie, Regina,
damn it.
Dorada. You think I remember people? Everyone was either wanting me
maybe.
dead or I wanted them dead.
Okay, was there like a Witherborn or someone with ashen grey skin where you came from?
And horns. Pure white
And
eyes,
horns.
I believe. Could be mistaken.
Kale?
Yeah! That
Yes.
was his name.
Connection. There's a
Well, technically
connection.
his name is Sale, but I always called him
Good.
Kale.
Oh, it was Sale, but I knew what you meant. Yeah, I met him there in
Hello,
the
Dorothy.
other world between.
He's
he
still
was at this like
he's still
floating island
alive?
with an abandoned mansion on it.
strange. I thought he was dead. Oh well. Hello, Dorothy.
He said he'd been waiting there for like some however many 100 years, and he was looking for the queen, but she was missing.
I'm pretty sure Queenie's dead.
Had really fancy armor.
I don't know. I'm assuming she's dead considering how she cursed
A
me
pig
and pretty
showed
much
up and
every...
clarified that she was not dead.
Oh, drama.
Really now? So that thing's still alive.
Uh-oh. I mean, it's entirely possible it's an alternate reality version. So, it might be another queen similar to your
That
queen.
I am now in a terrible mood. I just snapped his neck. Oh, so the pig lives.
Not dangerous amounts.
Hi, hello.
Yes.
Hi, Dorothy.
Miss Dorothy's here too. By the way, Ellis is gone now, though we might be getting Saris potentially, or we're gonna get Ellis in a backup body.
Okay. What did you do?
Snapped his neck because he brought up something that made me irrationally angry. To be
What did he? Oh, you know, I will ask later. I will ask later.
It's not his fault.
Right now, I need to focus
Funnily
on
enough.
other things.
You made the fucking
that-
sound
I-
that you made when you cracked a walnut open.
I don't want to think about that. Thank you, Dorothy. Okay,
That is a sound he made.
Dragono. Dragono. She was going to make you an offer. Hear her out, okay? She's a very nice lady.
Don't worry about Ellis, he's fine. The person he brought up just makes me extremely angry. I just triggered my sprint again.
Really travel from it.
I don't know that person. So I
Don't worry, because if they ever show up, I will kill them.
Area where you don't need to watch your strength.
Please don't fucking snap my father's neck.
So you can
Don't worry, I'm not blaming him. He's just an unfortunate victim of circumstance.
Unfortunately, I will decline.
What do you mean you snapped his neck? He made you angry. What is?
He didn't make me angry. He brought up something, some creature from the past that makes me very angry. And the
What
fact
did
that
he
I never
bring up?
killed that pig before when I first saw it. The person who caused everything to go downhill the moment he showed up.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
To put it simply, he was a
You
pig
don't have to tell me.
who whispered in the queen's ear, riled her up, caused everyone to start mining netherite, because that was never even a thing anyone considered getting in the beginning, and caused issue upon issue upon issue, and wormed his way into the queen's good graces so no one could act against him.
Can I know what Ellis exactly said to trigger you like this then? Because I don't blame you. It seems like he basically
brought
spoke
me
your
to someone.
mortal enemy's name.
He brought me to someone who's apparently from my dimension, potentially, who met a Witherborn I'm acquainted with. Now, I'm fine with that Witherborn. In fact, hearing he's alive is great. Until she mentioned the pig came around and clarified something that the queen was not dead. Like I thought she was.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. It's fine, it is not Ellis's fault
Set down another fish in front of you.
at all.
Can I ask you for one thing then? Send an apology to Ellis afterwards, since you're not blaming him.
If I see him again, I will.
I'll ask you to do it over text, like send him a little text message or something, if not.
If I recall.
Yes.
At least it was me who snapped and not
Stop it.
Dorada, because Dorada would have immediately started questioning and wondering where said pig was so she could get her hands on him. I'm perfectly fine with that pig.
Do with the pig.
A giant ass fish.
The other cat.
Dragona's a cat.
Really
Obviously, she
questioning
loves
that?
tuna.
I was gonna ask, is it something I should be worried about for Dragono?
Unless she starts beating the shit out of people with a
helpful
giant
to them.
fish, she'll be fine.
It is a fish full of ki, which would help heal them.
You know what?
Speaking
That's
of-
her fish. I ain't gotta worry about it.
Cookie tax.
Don't worry about it. Hell, it's fine. Cookie tax.
She shows up, she gets a cookie. It's a cookie tax.
I have never had a cookie.
Guess I'm gonna start using stage 8 now, since that's apparently a potential that can happen.
Stage 8?
Escalation into my engine, or escalation engine in my chest. Each stage doubles my full capabilities.
I don't even want to think about that. I already got 2 hearts already.
It's exponential growth, so 2 to 4 to 8 to 16, so on and so forth.
If I see you in a
Yeah.
blue box, I'm gonna throw you out a window.
Shut the fuck up! I'm not British.
Blue box?
An old British TV show, apparently. Some British man.
Does that have to
that's
do with
also
you?
a time traveler. It's due to the fact that I have 2 hearts. One is my normal heart,
Who
and
doesn't
the other
have
one
2
is
hearts? I used to have 2 before I finalized my engine.
Well, I have a normal heart, which is one that I was given by when I'm
Snap.
human, and the other is from a sky core that me and Ariel both made. So therefore, it infused into me. So therefore, I have 2 hearts.
So not your
I don't know how it
standard
works.
primary and then secondary.
Pretty much. And even one is. It doesn't go inside the body. It pretty much stays at the chest.
I see. Interesting.
But if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, Lord. Those fish skeleton. That was one hell of an involuntary reaction. Just felt the need to kill something then and there. Ugh. Oh well. Could be. Just need something to drink. No, actually, I need water. Speaking of, where is my water? Should be over here. Yes. Okay, cool. And I have some in me. Ooh. Cool. And I have some currently in my container. Perfect. Okay. Where am I? I can drink this real quick. Ugh. There we go. And hydrated. Now with alcohol. Too sober. Sammy even mentioned to me, oh yeah, the hatchlings do the twins or Blake has to tell Grace something I think she completely forgot. Oh well.
Good girl.
Is he still not back?
No.
Jeez.
Greywarden, question. What the fuck?
None of your business, don't
He
worry
has to make a
about
new
it.
Body, doesn't he?
So,
He has a
That
few
takes, like,
backups.
A couple weeks.
what I want you to do,
He has a few backups.
Yeah.
down, close
What kind
your
of
I
eyes,
heard it's pretty hard to
relax.
Still don't think you should just snap his neck
If you
like
feel
that.
anything
That's not-
flowing through
Yeah,
you,
no,
just
shouldn't
let it
kill-
flow
shouldn't
and
kill
circulate,
people, man.
okay? It's a very simple manual.
How about you shut your
He
mouth
has
and
bad
mind your
body
own
backup.
Oh,
business?
cool, you remember.
What if he's not
Okay,
into
cool.
the dickhead? Is what you fucking do? Come on, man.
You figure that part out. Cool. Alright, great. Earlier you were asking me about the things on your hand.
Fucking pig. Dorada does not need to know, nor does Rosie need to know. No one needs to know that the pig is still alive. Don't shift back. Stay to the standard. Everything be fine. No one needs to know at all. No one needs to know. Loud. There you go. Now my legs can bend better with this damn these sweats. Okay. Okay. Because I gotta use the restroom. Wow. And then you can use that to teach the kid. Lordy. Hi, hello, I'm back. Hi. Everything active? Okay, cool. My controller's turned off, I didn't even realize. Okay. Okay. Turn off story. I am. Cool. Let me turn on my thing. Go here. Calibrate full body. Okay. Now I gotta reset my damn menu and deal with the fact that the mask is... Eek. Alcohol. No, I forgot a drink. I did refill on water. That is good though. Now I have an entire thing of water. I need to now get another one. I do like how it actually affects vision. That's always been one of my favorite things with this specific item.
How many headaches you will cause me by doing that? Do you really know how many
Hey Blake,
headaches
I'm
you
one
will
of the
cause?
Classells now.
I'm gonna hang up
I
on
would
you if
need
you say that one more
permission.
time.
Okay, I would if I do this, I would definitely need permission from all the sisters because that would be kind
You
of
won't
fucked.
get it. You won't get
I've already got it from one.
Yeah, you ain't getting it from the other four. Maybe
I'm gonna use this opportunity to do a lot of bits, alright? I'm gonna go through some bodies very fast, just for fun.
Where did it... Where did it...
Look, I did
Alice,
this a
you know
lot in
what?
the past. It's been a
You
while
know,
since I've
come on, Alice.
done this.
No,
I wanna
no,
have some fun.
You know what, Alice?
But-
Fuck it. I'm gonna throw my recommendation in there. You ready?
Tiger.
No. Are you trying to cause me more trauma?
Sorry. Sorry.
No. I'm putting it on you. Fix the gender imbalance in the world. Kitsune.
Male Kitsune. I mean, I don't want to get involved with the fucking Kitsune shit going on all over the place right now.
You won't. You'll be in name only.
Yay.
Anyway, I'm hanging
If
up
I
now.
do, I'm gonna off myself on the spot. I don't want to be involved with that. Wait, what did they say?
What in the world is going on?
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to... Gray! I have Ellis on the phone. You know what to do.
Gray, fuck you, I'm killing you.
No, you're not.
Please do,
Why
I've been
not?
trying
He's
to...
undead.
Please do, I've been
Because you
trying to
have a
kill
deal.
myself for
You have like a-
fucking
I
millennia
offered
now.
to kill you in the past, and I gave you conditions, and you failed to meet those conditions.
I failed to meet your conditions since day one because your conditions are so goddamn
I'm
specific.
hanging up. I'm not dealing with this.
We were doing a bit, and you choose to hang up?
Gray's phone will ring.
You, motherfucker, gave me such specific
You,
conditions.
motherfucker.
Obviously, I wasn't gonna reach them.
Well, because I wanted you to try and be a better person.
I have become a better person. However, your version of it requires such specific things.
It actually seem like you're trying at life that's not very specific.
And I was.
Your Shinpo definitely heard that.
Alright. Do you still want to die? I mean,
Every day,
if
yes.
you really wanted to, you could jump into a black hole at any point. There's plenty of people with portals to take you to one.
I've tried. Regardless.
And you tried a black hole.
By the
How
way,
did you get
don't-
out?
What made you think I made it there to begin with?
Okay, so you chickened out.
No, I did. Went there, blacked out. Next thing I know, I'm nowhere near a black hole.
I know what he's talking about.
I don't know what
Okay, so
happened
there's
or
some
how,
part
so-
of you that doesn't want to die. You either have an alternate personality or you just suppress that memory because you don't want to believe that you actually want to live.
Regardless, by the way, the killing you thing, don't worry, not your fault. I'm not angry at you. Just got irrationally angry and my instinct said kill something, and you're the closest thing. At least the closest
I
thing
was
that people
just
won't get pissed at.
suggesting that there's an alternate version out there. I mean, it's,
I know,
it's the
don't worry.
Metaverse. There's
I
bound
know.
to be a lot.
I know,
Okay.
don't worry. It's just because the pig was brought up and I got irrationally
The
angry at it.
pig?
Yeah.
I don't remember mentioning a pig.
You didn't, the other one did. You happened to be the victim of circumstance.
Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't snap her neck.
Oh god, there's another fox
I don't
here.
think she's like me.
Why do you
Oh.
think I chose to snap your neck, Ellis?
Well, wait, you chose. That means you had rational thoughts, which means you chose to snap my neck, dude.
I was irrationally angry, everything screamed kill something. You were the only thing I could quote-unquote kill without getting in actual trouble with.
Don't you have the ability just to nope out and teleport somewhere and then just kill things in the nether or something?
That requires me to pull out the wormhole.
So I wasn't worth the effort of pulling something out your pocket.
No, not really.
Fuck you. We're getting divorced.
We already are.
I'm
Because
marrying you again to divorce you.
We divorced
I'm
because
that
someone
angry.
couldn't leave work because he was such a goddamn workaholic. I rarely ever saw you.
What do you mean workaholic? I've not been getting much work lately. You can come over any fucking time you
If
want.
you get married again, you have to have a
took the
ceremony.
sword.
It's a rule.
You know it's a bit. I'm not gonna deal with that.
Ugh.
I mean,
Still
wait, no.
too sober
No,
for
it'd be
this.
funny if we did the ceremony while I'm still a cockroach. Would you marry a cockroach?
I
Would you
wouldn't-
love me if I'm just a cockroach?
I don't love you as you are now, so why would I love you as a cockroach?
What if I'm a worm? What if I'm a worm, Greywarden?
Not even then.
I can get a worm body.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
not
wait,
Mitsu,
wait.
first and foremost.
I have sandworm DNA. I could be a sandworm for our wedding.
Overruled.
The only way that'll ever happen...
What's the fucking name from that sci-fi thing? Halud something?
I don't fucking know. Only way it'll ever happen is if I get to actually permanently kill you at the ceremony itself.
Permanently? I mean, you could kill me because I'd be done with the body, but permanently, no thanks.
Then it's
Plus,
never
I think
happening.
Arisa and Guppy wouldn't.
Arisa would probably.
Do you
work
really
on
want to kill me that bad?
No,
if,
not
if
really.
I didn't have this...
No,
Okay,
not
then-
really, but you're a good scapegoat for things.
What do you mean? If I'm dead, you can't scapegoat things on me anymore.
What do you think I sent the IRS after? I don't pay my taxes, so I
The
said.
fucking IRS?
Yeah, because they can't find you to begin with. Yeah, you have a
Oh,
paper
is
trail.
that why? You look. I've been checking my PO box, and I've been getting letters from the IRS occasionally. That's fine, but they've like tripled recently. Is that you?
Yes, probably.
Fucking hell! Look, I pay my taxes on the PO box. That's enough. I'm not gonna pay taxes just because I occasionally visit the area. I don't even visit. I just send my golems.
I don't even pay taxes to begin with.
Whoa.
Why do you think the freaking
Do
taxmen
you
are
go to
coming?
Severa?
No, I try to avoid that when possible. I mean, oh, there I go. I've gone there before. I just don't go there normally. Ugh. What the fuck? Did you just punch a microwave?
No, I'm just fucking with the tubes right now. I'm getting some new mutations going.
Nah. Do you not have like a stock of backup bodies? I could have sworn you did.
Look, I do, but I can't guarantee that the soul will bond to them, so I try to put my soul into it, and then sometimes it
Right.
just doesn't work. That's why it takes so long, even if I have a backup.
You'd think after how many years,
This
however many
cockroach with
years you do
thumbs is
this.
basically the most stable body I can guarantee my soul attaches to.
It's not staying. What the fuck? It's not staying in place like it should. You'd think after who knows how many years of doing this, you'd find a way to make far more stable bodies, but you just can't.
I mean, while I was making a joke, you don't know till you know.
Look, I can. It's just I have a very look.
But you
the body
don't.
I'm in right now is extremely stable. I can get my soul into it easily. I choose not to make ones like this because they're boring, they're normal, and I want something a bit more specialized with better mana flow.
Hello, Rosie.
That requires some finesse.
Why not just make a body?
Wait,
you can
Rosie's
walk
here.
Yes, Rosie's here now. Why not just make a
Is her
body?
grace is still there?
Yes, the fish is still here.
Okay, Rosie.
Yeah?
Oh, Rosie, there's a axolotl lady there called Requasis. She has some connection to the swarm, and it might be the swarm you know. A conversation
She's
you might
apparently seen
want to have
Kale.
with her. She's also from Minecraft, but a different Minecraft maybe. She
I'm
doesn't know
hanging
about
up.
the end or the nether.
So glad I have a flip phone instead of an iPhone. Yeah, apparently she's seen Kale.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so apparently we're getting divorced again, it seems. What's with the new fox?
They're the teacher of the one who was here earlier. I'm having a conversation about the Tao with them.
Indeed. You are free to join us too, O young disciple.
One who was here before. The one who was told not to come to the Metaverse?
Yes.
Indeed.
I see. Okay. Alright.
He was not meant to be sent here, but he wound his way here anyway.
So, long story short, my role was kind of consumed by Apocalypse. We ended up playing through a portal and then in this world between worlds where I met Sail.
Really?
The fact that Kale is still
Yeah,
alive is
and
weird to
he-
me. I thought he'd be dead by now.
He
Right.
was hanging out at this
It's a bit
abandoned
different.
mansion on a floating island. He said his world was consumed by a wither thing.
Abandoned
Sounds pretty
Oh,
rough.
is it the Trillnair mansion?
It might be. It's not my
Yeah,
fault
that's
though.
it.
I did my best to prevent
Yeah.
the Omni from killing everything. However, we all are aware of what happened with that. And apparently Queenie might also be alive. Potentially, which is a surprise to me.
Oh.
Which could also mean that the curse I have is
Sail
not
seemed
from
convinced
her.
She was. And then a pig boar guy showed up
Actually,
and
I think I'm gonna be
confirmed that she
heading
was.
out soon.
By his word, at least.
Wanna come with and I can give it to you before
Yeah,
before
that
you
thing's
leave?
alive apparently. It won't be if I see it ever again.
You're not fond of the pig?
No.
The whole reason everything went the way it did is because of that pig. Because it got into Queenie's good graces. Because it got into her ears and started whispering. Because it fucked off and created its own little thing. Because it started causing problems after everyone else already did things to prevent those problems from happening. It also almost got everyone, or a lot of people, killed. And then stated there was no Witherborn to prevent that. All because he chose to ban me and refused to get me to help.
Damn.
I should have killed him the moment I met him. I should have killed him the moment I met him. I knew something was off with that pig.
There was also a fox guy named Zagan.
Zagan's alive?
Zagan. Oh.
Yeah.
That's a surprise. Haven't seen him in ages.
That's good news.
Does he still have his Pride Month hair?
That's good to hear.
He had like a ginger brown hair color.
Damn, he no longer has his rainbow hair. Oh, right. His entire wool and dye shop was destroyed. that was like completely obliterated by a giant ass meteor. That was just sheer bad luck.
It seems like there might be some things a bit different. But I do recall that people were like escaping through a portal during the whole like weather apocalypse thing.
I know there were many different
Yeah.
things people had set up and attempted. For example, Dorada just retreated to the end and sealed everything off. There are bunkers. I know a lot of people apparently went into the Trillnar mansion from the footprints and traces I found when I got back. I know some people potentially went into the Nether, and so on and so
They all
forth.
seem to imply that
When
Shelner
I-
Mansion was the main last line of defense there. It was the only place that was intact in the other world.
Makes sense considering they're kind of the
Stupid
ones
idiots.
causing the problem.
Yeah, they were the ones causing the issue. Them and the pig. Fucking Trillnairs. If it wasn't the pig, I'd definitely kill them. But the pig ranks far higher on the shit list.
One thing that I'm not sure if it's like a divergence or not.
It might be.
I did end
I'm
up
sure.
finding my people, and they ended up bringing a ship over that rescued some people, like Regina.
Oh my! I just remembered
Marigold.
where I heard Regina's name.
John.
I just remembered. Regina
Hmm.
was she
Small
took care
moth.
of the egg that my sister hatched from.
What? Your sister hatched from the egg.
A lot of species hatch from an egg, Rosie.
No,
It's a
the
dragon.
egg.
Then it is definitely a different dimension or universe. Seeing as
Wow.
Dorada has the dragon child.
Yeah, that's definitely a bit different. Oh. Oh, hi. Oh, mouse person. Hi. Wow. Yeah, definitely a divergence then. So,
I'm not
I guess it's...
surprised.
Yeah, I guess it means it's not same world. Multiverse stuff.
I'm not surprised.
Okay.
Oh well.
Because, from our perspective, the dragon egg was kept by my sister, Lady Dorada, and then it was hatched later on.
What?
Mhm.
Not how it happened for me. The egg was
Yeah,
given to my
exactly.
ancestors and passed down through my family, and then it hatched around the same time I was born. My parents took care
Yeah.
of Nisha, my sister.
I wonder if it's a season 2 bit.
Oh.
Might be. Well, I'd believe that. Multiple different realms and realities. I have to ask then. Because if this person's alive, then they rank even higher than the pig. Is Owen there?
Owen? Can't
And
say
I mean,
that.
who's Owen again?
He was another Witherborn, where a mask had a scar over his eye, white hair.
Oh,
I didn't get all
He was
names of the people
also
who
the
came from other
one
worlds,
that the
though,
majority of... He's also the one all of us Witherborn want dead. Or flat out removed. He also caused a lot of problems, and is the main reason why I went to kill Baylor. So he liked playing puppet master and manipulating people.
So not ruling out the possibility, but I didn't hear anything like that.
Yeah, that's fine. If he's dead, then I don't have to bother myself with it. If he's not, then the pig should count itself lucky. It's dropped to number 2 in the hit list.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Sale actually drew a map of where he came from. He called it the peninsula. They had, Stormhold,
Swarms.
Gold something, Swarm.
Golden Coral. Which is a
Right, I think so.
stupid ass place.
There's also
Run by a stupid.
Smolderon and.
Oh yeah, Smolderon. And
Windsworth.
Windsworth, I think. Yeah.
You might as well ask since you're curious, Rosie. Considering how the old man never seemed to die, even though plenty of time had passed.
Have you ever heard of someone called Farmer John?
Don't think so.
I guess that makes sense. If it was generations.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Again, not ruling out the possibility. I didn't.
Well,
get
if he's
to meet
still alive,
everybody.
he's gonna get a good punch from me.
It seems doubtful.
And if he's not, then he won't. But if he is, he's definitely getting a punch from me that'll send him at least bedridden for a while. One was so scared of Queenie.
People had good reason to be scared of her.
She was literally a fucking chihuahua. Genuinely. Short, full of anger, but really had no bite to back up her actual bark. The only reason everyone was so scared of her is because of how loud her bark was and how fanatical her followers were. This is another reason why no one ever wanted to act against the pig. Because if anyone ever did, then Queenie would be pissy about it. And that's what everyone seemed to be scared of. Pissing her off. Despite the fact that Queenie was fine. Apologies. Fourth dimensionally, a dog and a family member decided to speak to me. Yeah, if John's still alive, yeah, if not, shame, but, I'm not surprised, considering how old he is. If Queenie is alive, then I'm definitely gonna bother her until she gets rid of my curse, which, yeah, no, she really wasn't actually that big a threat. She barks louder than she bites. And it's not her you want to be scared of, it's her followers. They're all fanatics who would just jump in to hurt people immediately. Need I remind you all of, what was it? Telly?
One of them.
Oh, yeah. It's easy to forget that, considering how you were literally everywhere. But yeah, Telly, for example, was one such follower. I'll be fine. If we see them again, then we see them again. If not, oh well.
I just remembered something about Farmer John.
Oh?
So a lot of the humans and other such creatures
Oh wow, making
who
sounds.
fled your world ended up in my world a long time ago, Sarun. And a lot of them, or all of them who stayed, in fact, ended up sacrificing their lives in order to grow a big tree,
What?
which was basically our god, the world tree. It ended up saving the world for quite some time.
Strange how
but
that seems
the
to be a
first
constant between the two
emperor-
worlds.
The first emperor of the human empire, I believe, was named John. Not sure if it's the same one, but
If it is, then we'll know if we see him. If not, then don't worry. Funny how there's a world tree, it seems, in both realms. The only difference is their death
That's the thing,
succeeded
though.
and mine failed.
if it's the same John, then he's a skeleton now. Maybe a living skeleton, maybe a dead
Really?
one.
Mm,
A lot of the humans
Sounds
from
like-
back then were reborn as undead, but some weren't that lucky.
Strange.
mm.
Then if I do see him, I'll
And
try not
all
to...
of the ones who were don't have their memories.
If I see him, then I'll
or
try not
didn't,
to
and they
hurt
could've
him
gotten
too
it back.
bad.
Point is, if Farmer John is alive in the form of an undead skeleton or something, he probably wouldn't even know who he is. And that's a big if.
Hmm. Potentially. Alright. Well, at least now you have an answer regarding him.
Potentially.
I mean, either way, it's not gonna be my John.
Multiversal bullshit as it is. Same reason why I'm probably not your Dom. I'm probably one from a completely different realm.
You sure?
It's a theory me and Dorada had. There's inconsistencies. We both decided one day to lay out the facts of the past on a table out of curiosity. And there were inconsistencies with events and how they happened.
Inconsistencies like my sister and the egg.
No, actually. In my case, the merfolk, I can't even remember what their faction was called, never fell. They didn't all just straight up vanish, like they apparently did for you and Dorada.
Yeah, they did.
Instead, they built multiple ocean monuments off the coast of Swarm. Which is where a giant heart of the sea, or not heart of the sea, yeah, that goes. Giant conduit core was created. Somewhat similar to the dragon heart, just nowhere near as powerful. Merchants were gone, obviously, as well. Stormhold had a lot more people in it, and apparently it did for you all. Actually, there was just a lot more people in general from my realm. Another thing, you all just straight up vanished from me. Yeah, you all apparently went into the Trillnair Manor, is my best guess, with all the tracks and such. Other than the end, the Nether. Past that,
Never
there was...
been in there though.
Yeah. And that's what's weird. Like I said, there's a lot of inconsistencies.
I know Regina's been in there, but I haven't. That's like.
Well, I still haven't spoken to Regina,
after
so...
I started hiding out.
As far as I'm aware, Regina might just be dead at this point. I know you guys keep saying she's alive, but I still haven't met her, or seen her yet.
She's alive.
I know. Like I just said, you all keep saying it. I just haven't seen her yet.
Like to meet her someday, if it's possible. In a weird way, we're kind of, like, related, sort of.
Yeah, she's old as shit now.
I guess so.
Same with the vast majority of us. I'm old as shit. Rosie's old as shit. Dorada's old as shit. Regina's old as shit.
Not that old. I'm like 30. 31, actually.
Oh gosh, you're older than me?
Trust me, I'm far older than all of you.
I just didn't expect that.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Rosie's. Yeah, I guess Rosie is in her mid 30s. Me, I'm far older than pretty much everyone here. I don't know how long my realm was wasted, but it was a long time.
I don't know when I was born, nor even my birthday, but I'm in my 20s, I think.
Yeah. You're barely a hatchling at this point.
Parents never really bothered to tell me before they kicked the bucket.
I'm not sure exact. Well, I wasn't sure for the longest time exactly how early it was. It was only when I was like tested for it that they found out.
Why is the thing glowing? Strange. Well, that should be everyone I even give a damn about. I already know. The other two, well, technically 3, are in the metaverse at the moment. So yeah, that's pretty much everyone I give a damn about from back then.
The ones that can be certain are, like, from my world, are Marigold, Regina, and Dorada.
I don't know if anyone from my realm's
If
even
you're-
alive. But I
You're
do
saying
know.
that, like, you might be from a different one.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, everyone from mine is dead. What I do know, however, is that there's also a Whisper, Ayaka, and Azura running around.
Oh, right. There was also an Ayaka.
Ayaka's in the metaverse. She's running around doing stuff. Granted, she never got a chance to speak with Alibi before Alibi lost all her memories.
I think I met her. I'm not certain. Fox with, like, wears a black cloak, I think.
About yay high. Should have red and something else hair. Red eye, purple eye.
Oh yeah, that's definitely her. She was friendly.
She tends to be for people. For better or for worse.
Anyway, it was cool to meet you both.
Not for everyone.
This has been elucidating.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's been nice meeting you.
It was interesting meeting you. If we see Queenie, well, that'll be a fun thing. Assuming she's actually alive.
I don't know what I'd do if I met her.
I know what I'd do. What I always do. Treat her like the average person.
I don't think I can.
Then don't. You don't have to interact with her, Rosie. Not if you don't feel up to it. What am I stuck on?
Just as you will see new life sprouts.
It's part of the cycle.
Indeed.
I will welcome death and bring in life.
But you say you follow the great path of a cycle, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Do remember that path is not only just life and death, birth and rebirth. There's more to that path.
Cycle of incarnation.
Only one part. Destruction and creation. You see, there's an orb of pure darkness in one hand that is hard for you to view, because it is the absolute just counter to everything you know. It is goo. and in the other hand is pure ki. Indeed. And you see the two orbs turn into streams, and then almost into koi as they begin circling each other in the form of yin and yang. Even in yin and yang, within the light, there is still darkness, and within the dark, a sparkle of light. The energies fade.
I think I get it now. Why Taurine wanted me to wait for Goo.
Indeed. It's hard to grasp, and it could kill you if you do it improperly. For it does not move like ki. It is slow. It is... what is the term? Sinister. It does not move fast and with energy or burn brightly like a flame. It creeps through the earth, rotting those who are buried within it.
Feels like every time I think I understand a bit more, so much more opens up.
There's always another peak.
Everything is itchy.
Another mountain to climb.
1,000 pathways towards it.
Hello, young one.
Gray, sit.
I'd rather stand. The flux tends to get pissy whenever I sit.
Fair enough.
As I'm sure you've seen many a time.
That's fair. I was talking with this elder here.
You seem to have encountered a lot of elders recently. I don't know if that's your luck
Yeah, tell
or
me
if
about it.
fate is trying to stick its ugly nose into things. If so, I'll kill it.
Probably
Little
telling
bit.
them that they need to be taught properly. Their foundation is very unstable.
Yeah, good luck teaching this one anything properly.
Oi. Not that hopeless.
It's not that you're hopeless, it's that everything you've been taught has always been in some chaotic format.
Fine. Okay, fair.
This is why I told them to go back to the beginnings and start learning from the beginning.
Yeah, the only time they ever actually had a quote-unquote proper instruction is probably with Rosé, or when I helped them beat the basics back into her brain. I mean, throwing a bunch of things at her and saying, survive or die. Hello, Rosie. Okay, I might as well sit down. What's the worst that happens? The flux
Did you and Ellis
teleports me
straighten
away.
things out?
Define straighten out. I think the man might be gay for me, potentially. Considering how he keeps going on about marriage. Yeah, we're fine. Don't worry about it. He's just doing testing with bodies and trying to get desirable mutations now. And I heard something about
I'm gonna tell him to
rabbits.
put some dragon DNA in.
Dragon
What?
DNA?
No.
Why dragon?
What?
Are you sure that's a smart idea,
Hello?
considering Ellis? I mean, you can barely handle yourself.
No, you're talking about...
I'm not saying use mine.
With a luang.
No, obviously don't use yours, but...
For me, Luong. But...
Ellis has had a
I'm
history
thinking
where
more
he had a bad time in life. I don't think giving him dragon DNA and potentially dragon instincts is a good idea. No matter how much self-control he has. I mean, hell, you struggle with your own stuff
Perhaps
on the
he might
daily.
certainly seek to smite the heavens.
I'm not covering for his ass if he does
yeah,
that.
Yeah, I could see that.
This is why the hatchling isn't good at thinking ahead. Immediate action, definitely. Thinking that far ahead, no. It's not her specialty.
Oi.
I'm just speaking the
Well, they're
truth.
built on an unstable foundation. They grew too strong without proper teachings.
Nah.
I'll lay down then if I'm gonna get bullied like this.
Yeah, she grew strong and quickly because she had to. But it's also her fault for not choosing to work on her own foundations. For as much of a savant as she is. And how often do you actually do that? How often did you
Every day
actually...
that I can, Gray.
And how often did you do it before coming into the metaverse?
Was it?
Answer them first. I know that's my question.
Before I came to the metaverse? Gray, I barely had a solid concept of what key was.
I'm not even talking about key. I mean just standard basics.
Constantly. Every day I did the katas. Every day I did the trainings.
Maybe I'm thinking it was far worse for you considering how you described your past and such. I assume it was a far more hectic and you didn't really get much downtime. Maybe I was wrong.
Tell me, Unwell, how many breathing techniques do you know?
As in that I personally use or know in general?
Both.
As for the ones that I use, factoring in the ones that my brother uses as well, there's a total of 4 that we use.
Have you tried to further advance those 4? Improve them? Understand them better?
We are considering it, but unsure of how to progress. We're looking to figure out how to unify the techniques into 2. One for me, one for my brother. The techniques currently are specified for if we are the one out or the one inside. 2 each for both of us. If we can unify them into one...
Like that. When you breathe in, they breathe out. When you breathe out, they breathe in. Match. Or you could synchronize the other way. Both breathe in, both breathe out.
Both breathe in at once, that'll lead to an influx of energy. Which could be good for burst, but our stamina might plummet.
She's not saying both of you breathe in at the same time. She's saying one of you breathe in, the other breathes out.
No, they gave both options.
Oh.
Both options can work. The first option, one you think of, is better.
Yeah.
They practice 2 opposites. One breathes in yin and breathes out yang. The other breathes in yang and breathes out yin. No?
Yes, I am.
That is correct.
Then synchronize in that way. It doesn't need to be constant, but at least when you cultivate. And learn more breathing techniques. Seek insight from them. Other things you can take and add to your own.
That sounds very familiar to me.
You will not get to have any technique or create one just by using a basic technique forever. You need to actually grow it.
Alright, I'm gonna be leaving. Am I needed for anything, or is there anything I need to be told before I leave?
I will be honest with you, Gray. Because of
what happened earlier. We're probably going to have a talk between me, Reese, and Ellis. I don't know if he already told you that.
Not that I can recall, so.
Okay. I'm just letting you know that now, so that way you're not blindsided later.
Anything else?
Not that I can think of, but thank you for helping today.
Alright.
I mean it. Thank you.
It's more of a straight shot this way. Okay.
Take care.
Uh-huh.
Bye, Dom.
I kicked my bed by accident, so I couldn't actually do it properly. Whoopsie. I snapped Ella's neck. Okay, it's over. We're gonna go raid Sammy. No, I'm not actually sad at all. Nope, I'm not sad. I'm not upset. Nope, nothing, nada. I'm a grumpy old man. Okay. Hope y'all enjoyed. Farewell. Go say hi to Sammy. Goodbye.